for creating quizzes which can be used in the digital classes, as we all are working online these days and we need something which should be happening in the classes. So we're going to explore this tool, and this tool is available on a free platform. Of course, a paid version is also available, but I've been using this tool since last almost 1.5 years, and it has beautiful features which are sufficient for us. So we need not go in for a paid version of this tool. And moreover, you must be thinking, then when we already have so many tools, and why one more tool? Let me compare it with another tool. Say you almost, I don't know whether you worked on Kahoot or not. It's a beautiful, colorful tool, quizzes. And the best part of it is, once you have gone through the session, you will see that we need almost less than 5 minutes to make quizzes, not even 5 minutes. And in every class, we can start the class with a small quiz kind of a thing, or once we have taught, we at the end of the session we can conduct a quiz just to see how much our students have learned, just to assess their own self. And if we talk about this tool, if we talk about Kahoot, in that case, we need to go screen wise. The instructor has to have a control. This tool has two modes. We can go in for live version. We can assign it as a homework task and give a deadline that children are supposed to submit their homework, that quiz, by this particular date, by this particular time, and so on. So I have a small presentation. Let's not waste time. I'm sharing my screen with all of you. Please tell when it is visible. Yeah. Can someone please confirm if it is visible?
No, ma'am, it's not coming as of now. Yes.
Thank you, sir. So Quizzes is a 100% engagement platform. It is really happening kind of a tool in the classes which we can use. It's an online tool that allows you teachers to conduct a student-based formative assessment, and it's really fun. It can be conducted for students of all ages, which means it can be used for making quizzes for a class 1 student or a class 12 student, and even for the university students. It has almost all the subjects also in which the quizzes can be made. After providing the students with a unique access code, which means we are going to provide, after we made the quiz, now we want to run it in a live session. How do we do that? We have to just provide them a unique access code, which is just a 6-digit number, and then they can start working on it. And once the quiz is complete, they can see their answers, they can see their results. Moreover, after every question, in case they are making some mistake, the correct answer appears on the screen. So it's super simple to learn and completely free to use. Moreover, the results of the students can be compiled in the Excel sheets. And the beautiful feature which it has is of an email. That is, you can email the result of the students, the score of the students, to their parents also. It is not only that we can create quizzes, it has thousands and thousands of ready-made quizzes which are available there, millions. You have to just select a quiz of your own requirement, and that you can use that in the class. You can create your own quiz, you can have your own questions, you can take ready-made questions, a number of things. And once you have picked a quiz to conduct in the class, again, the same thing, you can assign it as an homework, you can use it live in the class, and this the children can run on any browser, on any device. May it be a tablet, may it be a laptop, a computer, a mobile, anything. It runs on all the devices. My screen has paused. Yeah. So then how do we do that? How do we use? We need to just go to www.quizzes.com. Here I would like to specify there are two different quizzes available. The quizzes which I am going to talk about has a single Z first and then a double Z. There is something called as double Z and double Z. So it is QUIZIZZ.com, and there you will get a box from where you can search for the quizzes. We will definitely be having a hands-on practice. I'll be demonstrating everything and showing it to you. And how do the students join? They need to go to joinmyquiz.com and type a 6-digit code over there. I think without wasting much of time, and these are the steps, how do we do that? We'll come to this later on once we have actually worked on the quizzes. So let's start. Yeah. Is the quizzes screen visible? Can someone please confirm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you so much. Friends, you need to type this quizzes.com, and once you press enter, you'll be taken to this kind of a screen. It's a very, very, very easy tool to work on and very creative also. It has options like for work, for teachers, schools and districts, enter a code, sign up, get started, and so on. So we start with get started, and it's sign up. It says in case you already have an account, you want to open an account, you just press get started. Once you press get started, it is going to ask you to log in, right? You can log in with any Google account of yours. So I have also logged in. I will just click continue with my Google account. You can also log in. You can open your own account into quizzes, but it would be better you just open your Google account, and all your quizzes, whichever you make, will be saved over there. Yeah, so I'll choose an account. I choose my account from here, and we'll be taken to the first screen of quizzes. Yeah, so here we come. This is how the quizzes screen is going to look like, which has over here your name. See, this is where it says upgrade to super, which is a paid account, but I have never worked on that. I always work on the free account. It has a number of features which are sufficient for us. Explore, create for creating the quiz, my library. You can see here, if I go to my library, you can see a number of quizzes which I have made, and these are the ready-made quizzes which are available on almost all subjects. So if you want, you can talk to your teachers of your school and you can guide them that the quiz is available for every subject, every grade. So this is my library, and I've been creating a number of quizzes since last so many months, and they get stored. Anytime I want to conduct a quiz, I have to just. Now, before we actually start creating, I would really want you all to play a small quiz. I made this small quiz for all of us. Let's play this quiz so that you have a feel as to how this quiz is going to work for your students. So when I clicked on that quiz, which I have already created, it will take me here. It says start a live quiz or assign a homework. Let's play a live quiz. So I'm clicking on start a live quiz, click on the classic option, the instructor pages. I will have to keep moving the slide one by one, and I want you to play at your own pace. So I select classic option. You all need to log in into here also classic, and then we go to continue. Yeah, teachers, this is the join my quiz. Just open a tab and type over there joinmyquiz.com. It will ask you to enter a code, enter this code. I hope you all are logging in. Yeah, you can see here it starts showing that the participants are joining. One has joined, Kavita, Mamta, and all those who are joining. So this is how you will see your children also joining as and when. So you can come to know that 24 children are there today in the class, and have all those 24 children joined or not. You can ask them, beta, you haven't joined, join the quiz quickly. It's a very small general quiz. We have more students in the class. Everyone should join. Only 11 have joined. Quickly, everyone, please. You'll have a feel as to
Request
how this quiz
everyone,
is going to work.
please. Yes, yes, it's very important to keep this going, to learn and to extract most out of it. To please join, and then we're gonna see the magic happening. So it is going to be exciting. I request all of you to please join.
Let's see our score. How much were we scoring? And you'll have a feel as to when you answer a wrong answer, then what happens. If you answer the correct answer, what happens. It gives you an opportunity of improving your score. If you keep answering correctly after answering a wrong, it takes you back to that question. So a number of things that you can experience only once you attempt this quiz. We have 16, 17 participants. Gurpreet sir, what do you say? Shall we start? 18, yeah, or more joining. Good. I request everyone to please join. Okay. We'll start the
20, and then we
quiz.
should
I
start,
click
ma'am.
now. After the children have joined, you need to click on the start button. So I'll click start. Okay, okay. 20 had joined. Try to answer some wrong questions also, so that you know what happens. Give wrong answers.
Good evening, Vishali ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
मैम सुखविंदर ज्वाइन लेट किया है, कुछ चल रहा है क्या?
Quiz chal rahi hai, ma'am.
Okay.
The code is, you need to go to joinmyquiz.com, and this is the code, joining code, which you need to enter. 687402. Yeah, I think everyone has answered. Shall we end the quiz? Is anyone
Yes,
still
ma'am.
doing?
We've done it.
Okay, no issues.
Done it, ma'am.
Twenty-two people have done out of 30.
Is it not time bound, ma'am?
It has few seconds, 30 seconds for every question. So it's, if that person is not able to answer, then it goes to the next question. So it shows me that 25 people have done the quiz out of 30. 26 now done. So here it shows me how many students have already done the quiz.
Madam, can you show your screen? Which type of performance is showing and the teacher end?
Yeah, you can see here it shows your numbering as to which number are you on. Okay. Shall I end the quiz now?
Yes, please.
3 students
I
are
guess,
left.
we would like to see
Three
the
left.
screen from your end.
Yes, sir. Were you able to hear the music also?
Yes, it was audible.
Okay, I have switched off the music. 27 people have done. Okay, shall I end the quiz? I'll end the quiz. And this is the leaderboard which it is showing. You have two options. Either you can put up questions on the screen. Questions are already coming on the screen of children, so we need not post that. We can select this leaderboard option. So children find it very interesting that their name is coming up and down, moving according to their
Ma'am, your
score.
screen is not visible, ma'am. Ma'am, you're not sharing your screen.
I am not sharing. I think I'm sharing. Okay, it's gone. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is the screen which shows first is Sunita, second, third, and so on.
No, the
And-
screen is
not-
still not
And
visible,
we
ma'am.
have. Okay.
Yes, now it is coming.
So it shows us this overview as to this person attempted these questions and she got this question wrong. These are the correct ones, and so on. See, this is the result of your students, which you can see. You have an option of playing again, and it showed which was the toughest question which children found, the interesting facts, and were there any errors. Okay, the quiz was any error free. Now actually download the results. This is your choice, but we don't go in for all this. We just keep a quiz handy with ourselves so that the children can just enjoy, they can revise, and they don't find it to be boring attending the entire lecture. Now, how do we do all this? How do we create this quiz? I hope you all found it to be a colorful and interesting quiz. It was a very general one.
Yes, ma'am. Very eye-catching.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why was that 8 question not shown in green color and it was in blue color? What does it indicate?
Yeah, we'll go to that. We'll go to that also. I'll be going through everything. Now I'm going to actually demonstrate you how can you make these quizzes. Yeah, I hope this screen is visible now, where it shows welcome back Vishali and create and all this.
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly confirm. Okay. So how
Yes,
do we
ma'am,
create
it
the
is.
quizzes?
Yes, ma'am.
You need to select this create option. It's very easy. It's very easy. I'll go very slow. You may note down the steps if you want to, but after one quiz you have made, you'll find it to be very easy. So this is the first option from where you select create. Click on create. You have two options here, quiz and lesson. Both are same. The difference is the quiz was this just the way you all were playing it right now. And if it is, I select lesson, it's going to be instructor based, which means a question comes on the screen, everyone answers, I click, we go to the next question and so on. That is the only difference. You can say it's just like a PDF and that is just like a PPT, which goes on its own. So we'll select quiz here. Lesson I have hardly used because I normally use quizzes in my live classes. So it takes me here. My net is a little slow. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah. Here it says create a quiz. You need to name the quiz. It can be any name according to you. And here are the subjects, various subjects. So let me create a Python quiz, a pandas quiz, or I can say a miscellaneous quiz. A miscellaneous quiz. And the topic which I want is computers. So select computers from here and then next. You can see here we have geography, chemistry, physics, English, maths, all subjects, all classes. Once you enter over here, now it starts giving you. See, I give miscellaneous quiz. Let me go back and show you one interesting thing. I'll go to create quiz. And if I select over here Python, it will give me questions related to Python. See, computers, next. You can give pandas, you can give matplotlib, you can give any topic, output devices, input devices, anything of your own. Here is the second screen which comes, which shows us create a new question. Multiple choice. We all have been working on forms, Google Forms, MS Forms, so many forms. So we know what are these multiple choice questions, a single choice answer, check boxes where you need to answer more than one. So in case the answer has two options and if you mark one, it will not give you marks for that. Fill in the blanks. It's totally case insensitive, which means if the answer is INPUT, any combination of uppercase and lowercase is going to check for all those answers. Poll is taking a poll kind of a thing, but it is ungraded, and open-ended questions, again, short answers, it's also ungraded. I am not using these because generally I would like a quiz to be a self-checked kind of a quiz, which I don't want to check. I want the children to attempt just like you were attempting, and you get the score at the end of the quiz. So we have multiple choice, we have check boxes, we have fill in the blanks. We have this part also. We'll be going to this part a little later. So it said pick a relevant quiz name. I selected Python. So my first step is over. Next is add a quiz image. Add grades. Add at least 4 questions. So let's add 4 questions first. I'll select a multiple choice question here. Here is write a question here. It's menu driven. Everything coming on the screen. You just need to read and you need to work on it. So first question, it says write your question here. Let me select a question from here. I have my file over here. So suppose I select what is meant by the term cybercrime. Copy from here, come back, paste, Control V. So this question comes, answer options. I'll go back to my PDF file. I'll select, come back and paste. So here, first option, then I'll take this to the next. This is my type of doing. You can take one question or you can do it the way I am doing. Choice is totally yours. We need to type one option in every box. After you have typed in the answers, options, here is the option to tick the correct answer out of which. So this is the correct answer. I put a tick over here, and we can also add images. We'll do that one also a little later. That's it. Time you can set according to you. You think that children require for this question only 10 seconds, give them 10 seconds for this question. Every question can be given different time. And save. This is, now I need not say, you all have already done the quiz. This is how it is going to appear on the mobile laptop, how the quiz appears. So save here. This says add a fun. Teachers, wherever you find this sign, this is the sign for the paid version. So this is not going to work. It will definitely work if you buy a paid version. So save, and you see here, this one question has been added. New question, create a question here. Just click on this plus sign. As soon as you click on the plus sign, again it gives you this. This time let's check, select the checkbox, and let me type another question here. Say I'll take this question. We'll come back, paste it here, select the options, go back. It's not necessary that you select, you can type also, totally your wish. So here Control V, Control X, Control V. I hope I'm not going fast. And I hope I'm not going fast. So let's say, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So suppose first is the correct option and second is also the correct option. So you can see both the boxes could be filled in. And then here again save. Choice is yours. You want to set the time to 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You need to decide that. So here comes the second question. We added one multiple choice question. We added one checkbox. Now let's add another question here. So now I select, say, fill in the blank. And let me type over here, what type of, say, I say, device is a keyboard. Suppose I've given this question, and here I say the answer is input. So whether the child is entering capital letters, small letters, any letters, they will be definitely marked correct. So no need for 60 seconds. We'll just give 20 seconds to type. An easy question. So here we have save option. And now we have 3 questions added over here. After these questions, let me have an image kind of a question also. So let's go there. Multiple choice. And let me select from here. This image. So I'll say copy this image and paste it in the answer. I'm so sorry. We need to go to add image. We come here and it tells you to drag or click from your device. You need to just click open. Actually, I hadn't tried copy paste it, but it did paste it. So the image has been added. So you can see here in the box, this image has come. Then we go to the second option. Again, drag an image, upload it here. So we select the second image. So it's very colorful. It can be for small children, can be for big children, any subject for that matter. So we have the second option. Let me select the third one. And we have a fourth option. So here I had these images. You can have images of your output programs also. You can just make an image. I'll show you that also. And the fourth image. So let me write a question, say, identify tiger. So this is the first option, correct option, mark it. And suppose once you have selected that MCQ and you realize, no, I don't want it to be an MCQ, I want it to be a checkbox. So we have over here the option. You can click on this and change it to checkboxes, fill in the blanks and so on. But I want it to be multiple choice only. So I leave it as a multiple choice. Again, time, save. So here it has been saved. Now suppose I want a Python question with the output one. So what do I do? Again, multiple choice and output, and the output questions and the other questions. Children generally have a tendency to copy paste and find out the answers. So we go here and like this is an image which I want to come here. So first I'll write the question. This is a case study question kind of a thing. Control C. Here we paste, and in the question I can have image. So here image, drag and drop here. So the table I need here. So this is the table, open. Done. So this image gets added over here in the question. You can see here, when we'll execute this, it will automatically get enlarged. Here it is going showing a very small option. Now let's go and select. Suppose this is the option number 1. This was okay. This is also the part of the question only. So here I say output. He wants to add a new column, pandas question. So now let me select image, drag, drop. So this is my first option. And here comes the option, the answers. So similarly, you can have another one. I have already saved them as option 1, option 2, option 3. This homework you need to do. Okay, so this one you can add the options. Click the correct. I request please mute your mic. Thank you. Save. So let's have only these many questions. So my quiz is done almost. Now I need to give final touches to this. After adding these questions, now you need to select this, add a quiz image. This is also compulsory. It requires us to add. So any image, choice is yours. Any image you can store it. Like all my quizzes which I have stored, if I want to search for them, I normally put this star sign over there. So it differentiates it from the other, that I know this is my quiz. Language, grade, I want it to be used for grade 11th to grade 12th. Now, this option, public visibility to everyone or private visibility. Let's keep it public because the others can also then in that case use your quizzes. If you want to keep it private in your own library, you can do that also. Save. And if you can see here, all these have been now crossed. I have added a quiz image. I have picked up a relevant quiz, added the grades. I have added at least 4 questions. The last option now is publish here. Okay, so close this. This is not required. So here your quiz is ready. That's it. You just need to select, create option, keep adding, give an image, select the classes and publish. So here we say start up live quiz. It starts a live quiz. If you want to preview it first, it is going to preview over here. So let's have a preview of this quiz. How is it going to look to the students in the class? But after this, I'll be showing you a really interesting feature. Interesting. You will stop using whatever I have taught you till now. You will start using that option which I'm going to tell you. And you will be saying, ma'am, pehle hi wohi option baat kar lete, that would have been sufficient. That's a very interesting option. Okay, so here I say start. So you can just answer, you can just go through the quiz yourself first, and then you can assign it to the children. So we had all kind of options. I will just close the music. Okay, here. First option, what device? So I enter INPUT input, and here is the submit. So it's surely correct. You can see I have entered all the different cases. Next, click on this option. This is the leaderboard which is going to come for your children also. Here, that option, you need to click on that picture. So I click on this. The answer is correct. So we go to the next question now. This kind of leaderboard, it keeps coming on your screen and the children can see it when you're sharing the screen with them. What is meant by the term cybercrime? Let me answer a wrong one. So it gives me this is the correct answer. That was the incorrect one. Go to the next. Here we had multiple choice and it's showing you square boxes, not the circle ones. So submit, and it says select all that apply. So children know that it is in check boxes, more than one answer is required. Next. So here you can see if you click on this, this becomes a larger so that the children can have a view. This is the table. This is the question. You can scroll the question here. These are the options, whatever is the correct answer. And you can see the time going. It's closing. Next question. See, here comes the redemption question, 1 or 2. Which one do you want to? I selected the second one. So again, I select these two options. Submit. I got the correct answer. Next. And all done. So this is how you created a quiz, and any doubts still here, please, you're most welcome to ask. Then I'll go to the other option. I said it's very easy to use. I said there are millions of ready-made quizzes also available. Now, how do we do that? That I've already shown you here. You can see these millions of quizzes are there, but maybe they are not of according to our requirement. So we go to here, create. This is the second option and very interesting one. Very interesting one. Please be a little attentive. Easy one. Amazing feature of quizzes. Amazing. The first one was where I had questions of my own choice. I had a PDF. I kept copying, pasting. I kept typing. I kept selecting the options and so on. But in case I do not have time, I said, this, you must be wondering, ma'am, this did not take less than 5 minutes, as I said in the beginning of the class. But now comes that feature, that amazing feature. Okay, let me close the other things because there are so many things open. Yeah. Now here I select computers. And here I select, okay, I select, say, list, Python lists, right? Computers and so on, and next. And if you want, you can add your name also so that you want to identify that this is a quiz which has been created by you. Go to the next option, same like before, create a quiz. Give a name for which you want. You want questions on list, you want questions on tuples, dictionaries, whatever. This is an amazing feature. Teleport questions. Here, the teleport option where it allows us to select the questions already available. So I'm clicking on this. As soon as I click on this, it will take me I'll just close this. It's an amazing feature. It's just taking a time. Yeah. As soon as you press port, you'll come here. So you can see a number of quizzes, Python list, a number of quizzes are available. These are the ready-made quizzes. Now, what you can do is, I click on this quiz is open. Read the first question. What is a list in Python? Add. Just add. And you can see here, this green option shows that this is the correct answer. Right? And that one was where we had more than one answer, checkboxes kind. So here the question keeps on adding. Scroll. I want this question. What is the index number for Spain? Okay, add option. Another question goes over there. Then again, go down below. I want this question to come, add option. Go to another quiz. Here, Python list, the second quiz. You can select from here. You want this question. You can just select add. Another question, add. You can go to another quiz. See, this shows that this is not available. So again, list in Python. This opens this quiz. Scroll down, whatever question you feel, just read the question and see. You want this question, you want this question. So we have a number of questions. Just close this and come back here. So you can see a number. This is the teleport option. So come back here now. And this is a quiz which is ready. It did not take 5 minutes. Add an image. Click on this. I'll select my image, which I want. Language, classes. I want it for class 11th. Only 11th. So let it be 11th and 11th. Public visibility, choice is yours. Public or private, save. And your quiz is ready. That's it. You can see all options have been clicked. Publish. New question. You can add your own questions also to this. This you will never be working on, so we can leave it. So here, in case you want to make changes, you want to add more, we have this edit option. This is the show answers option. You can preview, and this is your my library where you can see all the quizzes which you have created for yourself. If I click over here, you can see here, I just created this quiz. I added 4 questions over there. It is created by me. And reports, as I said, we can send the reports also to the parents. So just click on reports. So whatever quiz you have been working on, the reports will be available. It's coming, yes. So here, assign for practice. You can assign it for practice to the students. They can do it at home in the evening whenever you want them to do. You can. This was live played. So here, the custom deadline, you want them to complete it by 3rd October. By 7 p.m. they're supposed to submit. No deadline, not available, super feature, and assign. When you click on assign, it will give you a link which you need to give it to the children. So you can give them this and ending assignments. So that was all in the quiz. Yes, definitely settings also you can go. And you can make your own changes, whichever you want to do. You can delete your account, log out, you can change the options, you can edit your profile. But basically, this is all which helps you in creating quizzes and use in the classes for making your class a happening class. That was all from my side.